Hi. So this is the yarn I will be using today. It is lightweight yarn, and as usual, it's Abuelita. I'm trying to show you the label, but it is not focusing. Anyway, this is lightweight yarn for 2 or 3 millimeter hook, and it is 50 grams in one wool. It's non-mercerized, and so it's not going to be glossy. Plus, it's not going to be as heavy as mercerized. And it is 120 meters, 110 meters, 120 yards. Anyway, to get into the video. To start this off, first you need to make a magic ring. And once you do it, you're going to chain two. So practically, this is our first row. And practically when you do that, you're going to be left with a chain of like three. This is going to count as your first double crochet. Then you're going to yarn over, and then you're going to pull through the magic ring, yarn over, pull through two, yarn over, pull through two. You're going to repeat this one more time, and then you're going to chain one. I don't know if anyone else is having problems with the balls of yarn, but I am. So chain one, now yarn over, again pull through the magic ring, yarn over, pull through two, yarn over, pull through two. So in the whole row, we're going to be doing the same thing. We're going to have 4 separate sections of 3 double crochets. So right now I have finished the second set of 3 double crochets. So if you're unsure, always count what you have in your magic ring. And now you repeat. As I said, now we're going to repeat the same thing 2 more times. So we're going to have 2 more sets of 3 double crochets. So for this project, you can use half double crochets. Just don't use singles. That would just eat up your yarn. You want to try to take advantage of the yarn as much as possible and get as big granny square as you can. Okay, so one more time, yarn over, pull through the magic ring, yarn over, pull through two, yarn over, pull through two. So this is, now we're going to chain one. This was the last set of 3 double crochets. As you can see, there are 3 here, 3 here, 3 more, and the last 3. And now you're going to pull that tail that we had at the beginning and close your magic loop. You need to find the top of that first stitch. It is the second and it's exactly on top. You're going to slip stitch and you're going to chain 3. This is going to be row 2. Now you're going to yarn over and you're going to find all your chain spaces. Remember that you chained 1 in between each set of 3. So now we're going to work into those sections. So we're starting the first set of 3. Yarn over, pull through that same loop, that same chain space, that's right close to your hook, and insert 2 more double crochets. As you can see now, you have 3. Chain 1, yarn over, and into the next chain space where we chained 1 in the previous row, you're going to insert 3 double crochets. This is 1, this is number 2, and number 3. Now this is what you have, and you're going to chain 2. Now you're going to yarn over and insert another double crochet into that same chain space. You're actually going to insert a set of 3. Yarn over, again into the same space, and yarn over, pull through 2, another double crochet, and 1 more. You're going to repeat this for the entire row. We are creating those edges, we're creating the square by doing this. Now you're going to chain 1, And into the next chain space, you're going to repeat exactly the same. This is very simple pattern. You don't even have to think about what you did. You just need to do it. You can do this while watching TV, while watching a movie, or listening to a podcast or a book, an audiobook. Anyway, this is probably the easiest granny square and the one that you can make the fastest. This one is very good because it is not using up your yarn that fast. So you will be able to save up a little bit, save up some money on the yarn you are using. And as you can see, I am doing exactly the same thing I just did. And now we have another corner. It's starting to look like, not Christmas, but like a square. Chain one and then repeat the same thing again. So you're going to insert 3 double crochets, you're going to chain 2, and then going to insert 3 double crochets again. So that is your row, and I will show you how to finish it. Make sure your tension is the same throughout the entire process. This is also the reason why I'm winding the yarn around my finger. It really does help to have the tension same all the time. And please do not do it too tight. It's not going to be pleasant working like that. Plus, it's going to be too stiff. You are going to have a lot of trouble pulling your needle through your work at a later time. Maybe not right now, but in the future you will, no matter what you try to make. To finish this row, we are going to insert 3 double crochets into that first chain space where we started this row, and we're going to chain 2. And again, to finish it, you will find that top stitch, the topmost stitch of the first chain that we made when we started this row. For row 3, I decided to change color. It will look better. It always looks better when there are different colors. I like to tie the loop in the back. I'm not going to tie it too securely for this one because this is just a little presentation of how to make this this granny square. Anyway, we're going to repeat the same process. We're going to go back into that chain space, that's the corner, and we're going to insert 2 double crochets. Then we're going to chain 1, and into next chain space where we crocheted 1 in the previous row, we're going to insert 3 double crochets. So every time you get an extra chain space, this chain space in the next row will hold the 3 double crochets. So this is how you continue working in rows, in circles, until you're satisfied with the size of your granny square. And you reached the corner. So again, 3 double crochets and chain 2 and insert 3 more double crochets. So this is the third double crochet, chain 2, 1, 2, and now 3 more double crochets. If you're not certain, always count, always stop and count until you get the hang of it. It will not take long. This is probably one of the easiest granny squares, but I think it's one of the prettiest. And now we're going to repeat. Again, we came to the second chain space. Remember, this was our chain 1 from the previous row. So here we're going to insert 3 double crochets again. And now you have reached the corner. Remember, this is where we chained 2 in the previous row. And we're going to create the same thing again. 3 double crochets, chain 2, and then insert another 3 double crochets. And here is the second set of 3 double crochets. This is the whole philosophy. So practically this is what you will be doing until you reach your desired size. It can be any size. You can even make a blanket, but it's going to be square. Anyway, it would be cool, I'm sure. And this is the last part. I'm gonna stop here. You can continue working and make it as big as you like. You're going to finish by chaining 2 and connecting to the first topmost stitch and slip stitching. I really hope you enjoyed this little tutorial, and if so, please subscribe, comment, like and share. Bye!